Judge, today's case, speak my truth.
She is beautiful, she is smart, and he loves her to death. But she has a past that's haunting her today. Let's see if we can help her get through it.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am here today with Chante Ferguson and Steve Delancy. The two of you have been together for 8 years. You have 2 children together. You do not, however, want to be together anymore. Ms. Ferguson, you are suing Mr. Delancy for $2,000 for a down payment on a new car. Mr. Delancy, you are countersuing Ms. Ferguson for $3,000 for the cost of 3 engagement rings. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Ferguson, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, the reason why we're here is because I do not want to marry Steve. Steve wants to get married, and I can't do that. I want to live my hot girl summer, hot girl winter, hot girl spring. I just want to live a hot girl life.
You just want to be a hot girl.
That's it. I just want to have fun. I just want to live my life, you know?
Already.
And actually, I just recently went to the Bahamas and had the hot girl time of my life, okay? And he came and started, so what happened was, we had a good time. It was just girls. It was not like an engagement of like other guys and stuff like that. However, somebody had to drive the boat.
There's hot girl right there.
Literally, he had to drive the boat.
Turn around, take a look at yourself. No, take a look at yourself.
Yes, I thought you were dancing to Megan Thee Stallion. That's me living my life, having a good time.
So that's what happens on Hot Girl Summer.
Well, you know, I mean, I didn't have, you know, engagements with other guys. I just was dancing and having a good time, you know?
Right.
And he didn't like that. And I just need to have fun. I just want to have fun and I just want to have a good time.
And you're not ready to settle down.
Maybe somewhere down the lines, but I just want to live my life. I just want to have fun and have a good time.
Well, let's find out what Mr. Delancey thinks about this. Mr. Delancey, how you doing over there?
Hey, Judge.
Yeah, you got a hot girlfriend.
Yeah, and I'm cold. I don't like the hotness.
You don't like the hotness?
No.
Was she hot girling it when you met her?
Nope. She was kind of cool.
Yeah?
She wasn't so hot.
What warmed her up?
I don't know. Probably that girl's trip when she went to Bahamas.
Okay. You paid for that, didn't you?
Yeah. And I kind of regret it a little bit.
Thank you.
Are you going too far this way, so far that you're losing him?
Okay, listen, this is what happened, right? So when I came back from the Bahamas, he was telling me, he was like, he called me and asked me who was a certain person.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
She was sleeping.
Wait.
No, hold up. She was sleeping, Your Honor. Excuse me, Your Honor. She was sleeping, and her phone went off. So I picked the phone up, opened it. This text message from a dude talking about, I'll pay for your trip back. But you're supposed to be with your homegirls.
Was there a guy there that offered to pay for your trip back?
Listen, guys offer things all the time, but I don't have to accept it. And he knew that I had a boyfriend. He knew that, you know, I'm with somebody. I'm in a relationship. I respect my relationship enough not to step outside of it.
But you had his phone number in your phone.
Exactly.
He was texting you.
No, they showed us a good time.
WhatsApp.
It was respectable. No guys was like coming after me, trying to be, you know, disrespectful to my personal
But there were guys
space.
there.
But they were just there. I mean, there's guys
So
here.
this is a change of the story already, because first you told me there weren't any guys
It was
there.
an all-girls trip. We went out. We had a good time.
That's the
I
same
mean,
thing I said, Your
I didn't hook up with nobody. Now, if I hooked up with somebody, that'd be a different story.
Yeah,
but I didn't
if
do
you didn't
that.
hook up
So
with
he
nobody, how
offered you
get
a
it?
trip back just cause.
I'm here. I ain't go back yet.
You say he doesn't trust you because you confessed to cheating on him early on.
Now, how many women would do that? I'm a very honest woman. When I did it, it wasn't for my pleasure. It was for circumstances. And the first time I cheated, I told him within a year. I told him like a year later. And then the second time, which was like years in between, I told him about it immediately. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, he's a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's an amazing guy. I don't even think I could find anybody else better than him.
Why you trying to be hot?
However...
Why you want to be a hot girl?
Hang on, Mr. Delancey. She's confessing over here. I want to hear it.
However, I I never wanted to look like a liar to anybody. I'm a very honest woman, and I hold that with pride, you know? So I was already feeling really guilty and bad from the first time I did it, and just waiting so long to tell him, I'm like, I can't be up under this man, kissing this man, and he doesn't even know that I went and, you know what I mean? Like, and then I wouldn't even want to, like, lay up under him because I know what I did, and he don't know. So I feel like now I'm just being this phony person being with him, and I couldn't live like that. So that's why I confessed and told him that. You know, but...
Was it hard to forgive her?
Oh, yeah, it was. It was hard. That was a big pill to swallow.
So he went and cheated too?
Nah, I ain't gonna cheat.
Did you do a revenge cheat?
6 months.
Nah, I ain't gonna cheat.
Did you do a revenge cheat, Mr.
No,
Delancy?
I didn't
Yes,
do a
he did.
revenge
Tell the
cheat,
truth,
Your Honor.
What happened?
We wasn't communicating. And there was somebody at my job communicating, seeing me. I usually come to work hype. Then they see me coming to work dull. They like, what's wrong with you? We go to talking. One thing led to another. I never came back home.
He flew out of town.
Oh, you didn't cheat. You left.
I just didn't come back home, and I just left because I felt like she didn't want me anyway.
Brother took flight, Your Honor. He took flight. He was gone. And then when I did my dudes, I was in the, the vicinity.
How long was he gone?
6 months.
6 months.
And I paid for him to come back.
Yeah, she did.
But
Like
you
a
can't
fool.
get mad about that.
No, I'm not
though.
mad. I charged it to the game.
Yeah, but
No,
she
you
did
need to
pay.
charge it to
But she
you.
could-
That's who you need to charge it to.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's what's wrong with everybody now. Well, you gotta take responsibility for what you did.
Exactly.
And I have no problem doing that, Your Honor.
All right, let me ask you a question. It's hard to get over a cheat, especially for dudes. It's very, very hard.
It is, Your Honor.
Do you believe that? And I honor and respect that. I do. But my question is, having come back, do you have her on a short leash to ensure her fidelity? Could that
Somewhat, yes, I
possibly
do.
be going on?
Yeah.
Yes, somewhat I do, Your Honor, because I don't let her drive the car nowhere by herself.
No.
I keep the keys.
Every time I
Wherever
want
she
to
wanna
go
go, I
somewhere,
take
he
her.
has to start an
But why?
argument.
I feel like as if I'm putting my all and you ain't. So you gonna make me watch you more than I did before.
Right.
Because of what you did. Not saying like, okay, I don't want to be with her. Of course I love her. I want to be with her. I want to marry her. I proposed to her 3 times. But I can't keep doing it.
Right.
I can't. You know why I call it Social Security? I call it, you know how you get a Social Security check every month?
Yeah.
Well, her is Social Security sex.
It
Because
was a month.
I get a little bit, just enough to pass by the month.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
But not enough to enjoy.
Not enough to
Yeah.
enjoy.
I need some spark in my life. I need to get
Well,
out. I need to get away.
Speaking of spark, Mr. Delancy says there's none in the bedroom. And
Yeah.
he speaks of a sex life that was once wonderful and is now at best intermittent.
Oh, man.
What do you have to say about that?
Can I answer it?
Are you sure?
I got 2 words, Your Honor. Social Security. You know why I call it Social Security? I call it, you know how you get a Social Security check every month?
Yeah.
Well, her is Social Security sex.
It
Because
was a month.
I get a little bit, just enough to pass by the month.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
But not enough to enjoy.
Not enough to enjoy.
Just enough to get by with.
Just enough to get by with, Your Honor.
Just enough to get by
And
with.
it's a problem.
Are you giving him Social Security sex?
To be honest, tell the truth now.
Your Honor,
Shame the devil.
in the beginning of our relationship, I actually got with him when I was like 7 months pregnant. Well, I wasn't 7 months pregnant. My daughter was 7 months at the time.
Okay, gotcha.
And so he's been an amazing father to her ever since.
The whole time.
The whole time. Like, she knows who her is, but she says that's her father. You know, so I give him high praises for that. You understand, Your Honor? I've been through stuff in my life.
Take your time.
I've been through things in my life. Years ago, I was with somebody that I thought loved me like I loved them. And on my birthday, he set me up to get raped by his friends. loving him and trying to have that intimacy is very, very hard because somebody that I love, they betrayed my trust. And it's not easy being a woman. It's not easy, making sure you find the right man because you don't know who the right man is, So it took this long for me to see that he does love me because I know it's hard. I know it's not easy being with me because I'm so damaged. Like, I want to, be with him sexually, but it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Me knowing what she been through and everything is like, I take it in and look at it as if that was my sister or my mom or one of my nieces.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. Well, first of all, let me say, Ms. Ferguson, you ain't damaged at all. You're hurt, you have issues, but there was no damage done. You are still a fabulous person, no matter what was done to you. But we have ways to deal with it. And I knew that this was your story, and I knew that you were coming here, and I also know that this guy loves you. So I brought on the show Delancy Diaz to get us started on the road to better. So if I could speak with her briefly. If you turn around, Ms. Diaz, how are you?
Hello, Your Honor. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me, and I'm grateful to be here to help.
Thank you so much for coming. You've heard so far what Ms. Ferguson has talked about. What would you like to say to her about her recovery journey?
We really do look for love in all the wrong places. Something super important to realize, more powerful than anything that anyone can take away today, is love does not come from people or circumstances. It starts within ourselves. And these two have been very off course with who they really are and the value and the worthiness that they both need to start embracing. We look for happiness in people, men or women, and circumstances, and that's always going to lead us very much off course and, like these two, into a very miserable spot. No one, I don't think anyone chooses consciously to live like these two are living. So I'm going to tell you three things really that will really turn things around. The first thing for both of you is start defining what you want for yourselves. Start deciding what is it that you want and what will make you happy, because it starts inside of you. And again, the second thing is don't look outside yourself for any joy, peace, or happiness. Figure out how to develop that on your own. And I think the third most important thing that I've heard is that you both have children. You have children that you're writing their script for their future. And so I say to you, invest in you and do the work within your own individual selves to heal, to feel whole, to feel complete, to feel worthy, because you're made worthy. These children deserve parents who are whole and complete as well. So write a different story for them by first writing a different story for yourself.
Thank you so much, Ms. Diaz. I appreciate that greatly. Ms. Ferguson, I think you're fabulous. He thinks you're fabulous.
Even last night, I tried to initiate, to try to do something, but it wasn't enough for him for the way I tried to initiate. I can't start it. I can't.
You're not comfortable with that?
I'm never comfortable with it. Never, never, never. I'd rather get paid for it than to have to be committed to somebody to give it to them when they want it. It's hard.
Wow.
Not saying that I'm out here
I hear you, but yeah. That's very self-aware as well. Mr. Delancy, how have you been dealing with this issue?
Me knowing what she been through and everything is like, I take it in and look at it as if that was my sister or my mom or one of my nieces. And me knowing that we have a little daughter together, I gotta make sure that I'm there to make sure that doesn't happen to my daughter, what happens to her. So I try to protect them both as much as I can. And it's hard, Your Honor, but I do it because I love her.
Have you ever seen anybody about it? Sat down and gone through some sessions to talk through how you feel and how to find a way to feel a different way?
Yeah, but I don't like it because I feel worse when I leave.
She dwells on it.
I've literally been keeping this in for a very, 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 very years of long time.
Right.
A long time.
Right. Why now?
Because I'm tired of holding this to myself. I'm tired of not being able to live. I'm tired of not being whole to him like I would love to be, you know? Like, he's been suffering. Like, come on, I'm human, he's human, you know? Like, he has needs, you know? And when...
Ms. Ferguson, I'm gonna stop you there. We love Mr. Delancy and all, but you need to feel better for you. You don't have to get right so you can get him together. I want you to believe that, whether he's there or not, and I think he agrees with me on that. You have the right to feel right for you, and I don't know about who you went to see before or how you went to... But sometimes, A, you have to feel worse before you feel better, so you have to stay long enough to make that journey, or B, sometimes the person that you went to wasn't the right person for you. You know what I mean? There's all different kinds of people, even experts in one area, different manners and different ways of going about it. So don't just abandon hope of feeling better based upon one bad, you know what I mean?
I just don't want to lose him, you know?
Yeah.
Because he really is a good guy. Like, he's a really amazing guy.
Let me tell you something, Miss Ferguson. He ain't going nowhere. Do you hear me? If his eyesight is good and his heart is open, you ain't got no problems. Because you're sweet as you can be, gorgeous as all get out, kind, loving, intelligent, well-spoken. Well, where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna get something better than that? Am I right, Mr. Delancey?
You're right.
I mean to tell you I'm right.
Fighter.
That's right.
And
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. You guys are suing each other. Y'all don't want no money, do you?
Nah. I really don't want the money, Yana. I just want her.
Ms. Ferguson, I wish you the best. We're gonna have somebody talk to you after the show. Whatever we can do to help you get started on your journey, we'd be more than happy to do. I just think it's so brave of you to stand up in front of the public and speak your truth, because that's going to give one person an opportunity somewhere to take something in their past and lay it out on the table and get past it. They're suffering, they're ashamed, and they see you and they said, well, she did it, so can I. And I applaud you for making that step. I applaud you for taking that effort, and there will be no recovery. I wish you two the best. It is so wonderful.
What are you feeling now after being here today?
For the most part, I just want to be able to move forward and be the woman that I dream of being for Steve.
Okay. Now, does that mean that you're gonna kind of put the hot girl spring, summer, fall on hold, or what?
Hot girl winter is coming up, so I don't know. Maybe just have him join me.
Yeah, warm him up a little bit, right?
Warm him up
cold,
a little bit.
You said, right?